The mise-en-scène for the King City video is very carefully selected to connote certain things to the audience. One point of note is the Nirvana t-shirt the guitarist wears. The inclusion of this, which appears in more than one of their videos, is an instant signifier for the audience, Nirvana being such a huge cultural modal for independence and counterculture music. It is a modal that everyone will understand, the Nirvana logo being so reproduced and ubiquitous, and being reproduced in trendy and popular stores such as Urban Outfitters. It also immediately connotes to an audience elements of punk rock that they might see as cool or associate with. All of this can be connoted before the band start playing, so despite the fact they may hugely differ from Nirvana, the audience can still make the connection. In the opening, the band's name is written on what seems to be a stretch of patterned material in masking tape. The masking tape begins to connote a DIY element to the band, and in music has connotations of independence and even a punk rock morality, as it looks as if the band themselves have made the logo and do not have enough money to create a proper poster or backdrop, and hence have used the masking tape ad hoc. However, this is a pseudo-sense of DIY, as it is clear the band would have enough money to create a real sign or backdrop, as they have the money to create a number of music videos for their singles, which there have been 5 of which, and are also backed by an independent label, Chess Club Records, that can afford to create these videos. However, the masking tape logo has been placed very clearly at the beginning of the video, solely and clearly visible for 2 very definite reasons: to denote the band performing and appeal to the band's target audience, who will be in the student area and perhaps not have a steady income, as neither, we are led to believe, do the band, and may be gratified by seeing a DIY element, as it suggests the band's independence, a much striven for connotation in the music industry. A sense of pseudo-personalization is created in Twain by the next long take, as it features a room that would be typical of the target audience, drab and white, perhaps theirs but in a parent's home, and covered with various posters and photographs to make it their own, and that the lead singer is in this room. This works in 2 ways, as it tells the target audience that the singer is similar to them, he inhabits the same space, and by extension has similar problems and goals, and is of a similar age. This may gratify the band. It is also, in a sense, subtle wish fulfillment, as it places the singer in their world, something they may want due to admiration or romantic inclination. The rest of the take is of the singer in extreme close-up, keeping eye contact with the camera. He is dressed in a t-shirt which is of a style reminiscent of the 60s or 70s, which could be seen to connote some of the free-living ideals of the era, as the band's dress and music clearly harks back to that period. The close-up lends the video a sense of intimacy, as it would appear to every audience member that the singer is singing directly to them. The clever use of the singer turning away is intimate, as it connotes that he is perhaps breaking under the emotion of the song and turning to hide his emotions. This may make him seem more attractive, as he is clearly very emotional about the subject of the song, Warpaint's Jenny Lee Lindenberg, and it may be attractive to the audience to see the singer enamored with a singer, as it may reflect their own situation. This is an example of Andrew Goodwin's theory that the audience make up what they want the song to believe to them. The song displays an example of thought beats, as the chorus begins playing as the scene and shot change, as the band, minus the bassist, skate away, with their backs to the audience. The inclusion of record shops, skateboards, and the video being based on the band generally meandering around a shopping centre is heavily reminiscent of what their target audience may do or wish to do in their own lives. When participating in these endeavours, the lead singer at first is astray from the group, and appears more melancholic. However, as the song continues, the band coax him out of his stupor, and he begins to smile and partake more joyfully in the actions of the video. This is a very subtle breakup theme, as it shows the singer getting over his emotional trouble via the help of his friends. The audience may subconsciously relate to this, having gone through or going through the same ordeal themselves. The video offers a certain amount of hope, as the band leaves smiling and united. This is a very subtle narrative, is something I would like to emulate. The editing in King City video is typical of most music video editing, as it is functional rather than prominent, and also follows the music in accordance with Andrew Goodwin's thought beats theory. The beginning of the song is all one slow, handheld take, which fits with the slow tempo of the song, and it's also its more melancholic nature. The single take means the audience have time to become situated in the video's world, as they aren't confused with lots of cuts or takes. Another example of thought beats is when the video cuts as the heavier and more melodic chorus begins. This may reimburse the audience interest, and also give the video a moving feel. As the song moves into another section and changes, so do the band move from one location to another. Another example of the moving, almost seamless editing is that the first take cuts as the lead singer walks out of the room, focusing in on his jacket, and the next take starts in the same place, disguising the cut. This is a good technique to make the video flow more seamlessly, and one I plan to use if needs be. There seems to be a large amount of editing focused on the colour correction of the video, as in the beginning and throughout, the video has a very washed out feel, with the skin tones subdued and the blacks crushed. Grey is now the most prominent colour. This gives a visual element to the melancholic feel and mood of the song, in comparison with Swim Deep's more positive songs, such as Honey, in which the video is brighter and the colour is more full. The King City video has a duller palette. The video then begins to use cuts to which the speed of the pace of the whole video. Lastly, a large amount of slow motion is used, similar to the Max Can't Surf video, which gives the audience time to admire and fully watch the mise-en-scène, and also slows the pace. In both the Swim Deep and Fiddler video, the slow motion is used when the song slows in tempo. The camera in King City video is mostly close-up, which is to create a number of star images for each band member, although mainly for the singer. This fits in with Swim Deep's large marketing scheme, with a large number of videos and also online merchandise and individual Twitter accounts for each member. Close-ups are used for cultural modules such as skateboards, records, and the roll-up cigarette. All of these are entrenched in the target audience idiolect as signs of rebellion, freedom of spirit, and in many ways, rock and roll. They may appeal to the audience by connoting these things, and by the audience watching the video and seeing these modules. They may be gratified, seeing themselves as cool by extension. This is slightly cynical on the part of the band's video director. As whilst the band may skate and smoke without prompting, it was the director's choice to highlight them with an extreme close-up. The first take of the video is over a minute long and focuses only on the singer in close-up. This languorous take fits with the slow tempo of the song, but also makes the video simple for the audience to watch. They can hear the song without being distracted by any diegetic sounds of the video, and only have one shot of the singer to look at. Their minds are not filled with any narrative, or anything much at all apart from the image of the singer in a song, which injects a strong aural and visual image of the band into their minds.